In this video, we're going to be creating products and subscriptions. Now that our merchant account is set up, we can lay the foundation for the different types of selling available. Whether we are selling products through the shopping cart, order forms, or opportunities, having the products and or subscriptions configured unlocks the selling power of Infusionsoft. Now, as the title implies, there's actually two types of product. The first type is a single purchase product, such as a consumable, a one-off service, or a digital asset. The second version is for a recurring purchase product, such as a program subscription or a monthly service. So in this video specifically, we're going to look at locating products in e-commerce, configuring a specific offer, and then we're going to look at all the different options and bells and whistles that are available to us. Hover over the navigation, and in the e-commerce column, go to products. From here, click on the green add a product. And give it a name and hit save. So we're going to start by looking at how to create the first type of product, which is just a single order offering. In this case, all we need to do is give it a price and give it a short description. That's it. Now we can hit save. So that's how we create a single serve product. If we want to do a recurring purchase version of this, instead of putting the price here, we would first go to subscription plans, and we want to check the box that says subscription only. When we save it, this will now change the product to subscription only, and we can now add in our billing cycle. Once a month for 0 cycles at $99 a month. So now this product can only be sold at $99 a month. So now we know how to set up a product and how to set up a subscription or a recurring billing product. Anytime an order is created inside Infusionsoft, whether it's manual or automated, the line items for the purchase can make use of the different products that you set up. By setting the subscription bill cycle to 0, this means there's no end date for the subscription. It will bill until the customer decides they want to cancel. We have an inventory tab up here where we can track inventory. Now this is a setting that you have to turn on. So to turn on inventory, we go to our e-commerce settings, and under the product here in the main settings, set track inventory to yes, and then you can save it. Now with the product inventory, we can set the amount that we have in stock, or we can also decrease the amount we have on stock manually. We can also set a notification limit. We can put in an email that we want to receive an internal notification when the quantity has reached a certain amount. In this case, the limit's 0. Maybe you want to change this to say, when there's only 10 in stock, notify me. If you're using order forms or shopping cart, you can also choose to have this product listed as sold out when the inventory does reach 0. This will prevent people from buying more than is available. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that while we don't have to use products or subscriptions for manually created orders, In doing so, it also empowers per product reporting and helps standardize our offerings. It also saves time for the end user when they're creating an order's line items. Now, what we've seen in this video gives you a bare bones product that you could use in an order form with the shopping cart. For a better customer experience, make sure to add a product image. These are going to show up on order forms in various places around the shopping cart. You would simply browse for the image you want and upload it. In the product information, there is an available long description. The long description is only relevant if we're using the shopping cart function, because order forms are not going to display this information. Now, with certain products, you may have different options that could be configured by the customer. For example, the text for a personalized monogram. There's two types of product options available for us. We can have a fixed list, or we can have a variable type. The first type is an option that has fixed selections, such as the size of a shirt. There's only so many. This variable type is, for example, where you would collect information for a monogram or some kind of personalization. It's important to know that product options will only appear if you're using the shopping cart, as regular order forms don't give users the option to choose. And each product can only have up to 3 options available. Under our product information, we can also create categories and associate products with different categories. This can be used to help organize your storefront, and it can also be used in discount promotions. For example, you can offer a discount for categories in a certain product category. Now, there may be an instance where you want to hide certain products from the shopping cart because these products are only sold on an order form. We can hide a product from the product listings using the shopping cart options right here. When we click on Edit, this allows us to configure either the top or the bottom HTML of what someone sees in the shopping cart. However, there is a checkbox that says "Is hidden in cart." This means it will not show up in the storefront. You can still sell the product using an order form, and users can still create orders internally using that. Now, one bit of strategy to keep in mind. We can sell a single serve product or a subscription using one listing. Simply configure both of these elements for the product. For example, if the full price is $100, we can also create a 2-month subscription for $50. Bill every 1 month for 2 cycles at $50. Make sure that you uncheck subscription only if you're going to use this. And now you can sell this either at full price of $100 or a 2-month subscription for $50. So this is a similar function to a payment plan, but there are some technical differences. Using a subscription version of a product as a payment plan will create multiple order records, one time for each payment that the plan is charged. Using a formal payment plan that can be set up here will help keep one product in one order. Or rather, using a formal payment plan will keep the product in one order record. Now, there's one final consideration when considering between the two. A payment plan, you can natively bake in a finance charge, whereas this would have to be calculated and added to each cycle in the subscription version of a product. One last thing about products. You can have multiple types of subscription plan. So if you wanted to, you can actually bill people $25 every month for 4 months. It's the same product listing with 2 different subscription options. In our next video, we're going to look at building order forms.